Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored Never Boring. Just a very quick video today because I wanted to talk about a new game that Games Workshop recently announced called Battle in Balin's Tomb. Games Workshop announced this game on the 18th of November, and in true Games Workshop style, just 3 days later they announced the game would be available for pre-order on the 27th of November. That's the kind of turnaround we used to see a few years back. Keeps everyone on their toes. Anyway, I've been holding off making this video all week because I've been expecting Games Workshop to give us a bit more information about the game. Seems they forgot to do that. Probably too concerned about kids choking on Bounca the plush squig. Oh, and by the way, that's not a joke. If you were one of the 8 people who managed to buy a plush squig, there has been a product recall on them. I'll put a link in the video description so you can see what's going on and how you can get a full refund, but the gist is the pom-poms come off. Do not give the toy to any children please, and if you know anybody who bought one, please let them know about the recall. Anyway, back to Battle in Balin's Tomb. This game immediately caught my eye because it's a self-contained Lord of the Rings skirmish game. I've been saying for the longest time now that I wanted to pick up the Battle of Pelennor Fields box set for Games Workshop's Middle-earth battle game, but I know that I really don't have the time to commit to a project of that scale, so I keep letting this sensible side of my brain talk me out of it. It takes some doing though, because I already have the old Hobbit starter set for the game, and I know I enjoy it, and I know I would enjoy it a heck of a lot more with characters from the original trilogy rather than those dwarves from the Hobbit. And while Riders of Rohan are cool, what I always really wanted Games Workshop to do was re-release the old Mines of Moria starter set, which was much more my speed. While Games Workshop is never going to re-release that set, they have done the next best thing with Battle in Balin's Tomb. It's like a streamlined, cut-down version of that old starter set, and while there's no 3D terrain, there are some of the original miniatures from that set. In fact, you get the full Fellowship, 12 Moria goblins and a cave troll. The models are pretty old now, and arguably an update of the Fellowship would have been nice, but they're excellent miniatures nonetheless, and I would be very happy to get them. The miniatures aside, you also get a gridded board to play over, unit cards, tokens and custom dice. You know, it's a board game, so it has board game things. I had hoped Games Workshop were going to share some gameplay stuff by now, but they haven't, so I don't really know how the game works. I did spend a bit of time trying to squint at cards and dice, but ultimately, a completely self-contained Lord of the Rings skirmish game is pretty exciting regardless. It's a more manageable project than Pelennor Fields, and is probably more likely to see table time in my house. I sort of have to have it. Of course, that means it's time to open the wallet again. So what's the damage? Not too bad actually. It's £45 in the UK and $75 in the US. It's not one of their releases that gets a limited distribution through stores like Barnes & Noble, so it should be easy to find with discounts from local stores and online retailers. And yes, the game itself may not be up to much, that remains to be seen, but considering the Fellowship alone retails for £30 and the Troll is £18.50, the box is a good saving on the miniatures and a decent way to start collecting miniatures for the strategy battle game if you decided to scale up your battles. I'm sold on the idea, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be seeing the game on the channel soon. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments, because that's it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please consider pressing the like button. If you've really enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing if you don't already do so. And hopefully, I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.